Welcome to the Huskies Central Podcast. I'm Roger Knight.
And I'm Hope Foster. We're your hosts, bringing you news, insights, and analysis on everything Washington Huskies.
This Saturday, the Washington Huskies open Husky Stadium to the UC Davis Aggies. At first glance, some fans might see a clear mismatch, a Big Ten powerhouse against an FCS team. But let's be real. These games tell us a lot about where the Huskies are sharp, where they're vulnerable, and what needs tuning up before the big conference slate.
Exactly. And UC Davis is not a pushover. They're coached by Tim Plough, an Aggie alum who returned home in 2024 and made an immediate splash, guiding them to one of the best seasons in school history. Plough brings a modern, aggressive offensive style, and he's got his team playing with confidence. Their quarterback, Caden Pinnick, is steady, accurate, and mobile. He's not going to wow you with a cannon arm, but he manages the offense well and makes plays outside the pocket.
That's the angle Washington has to respect. The Huskies' secondary has been talented but inconsistent. They've allowed some explosive plays, and if Pinnick can find mismatches in the slot or get his backs involved in the passing game, UC Davis could move the ball and test the Dogs' discipline.
And that's the classic upset formula. Control the clock, shorten the game, and cash in on mistakes. If UC Davis can run Jordan Fisher effectively, keep themselves in third and manageable, and finish drives, they can at least keep things competitive for a while.
But here's why that's tough. Washington's front seven is loaded. The defensive line is deep, athletic, and physical. Linebackers swarm to the ball. UC Davis has a good FCS offensive line, but it's a big jump facing Big Ten size and speed. If Washington's pass rush gets going, Pinnick might be scrambling more than he's throwing.
And on the other side of the ball, this Huskies offense is built to score. DeMond Williams Jr. is still young, still learning Fish's playbook, but he's electric. His ability to extend plays with his legs combined with a live arm makes him dangerous. Add in Washington's wideouts, tight ends, and running backs. This is an offense that can overwhelm an Aggies defense that doesn't see this kind of firepower in the Big Sky.
One vulnerability, though, is that Washington has started slow at times. A couple of sloppy series, a turnover, or penalties can open the door for an underdog. UC Davis is disciplined enough to capitalize if the Huskies aren't focused right out of the gate. That's why execution and discipline matter as much as raw talent in games like this.
Exactly. Huskies fans don't want a 24-17 game in the third quarter. They want this one handled early, with backups and young players getting reps by the fourth quarter. That means clean football, no wasted possessions, no giving UC Davis hope.
The odds makers and computer models have Washington favored by about 25 points, with the over-under hovering just above 50. Projections land in the neighborhood of 39-14. Washington's been nearly unbeatable at home, and their games against FCS competition usually get into the high-scoring range. Meanwhile, UC Davis has been tough against the spread as a road underdog, but straight-up wins in these situations, they're rare.
That matches the eye test. Washington's superior speed and depth are just too much. Still, for Tim Plough's Aggies, this is a measuring stick game. A chance to show they can execute under pressure even against elite competition. And who knows? A couple of turnovers, a busted coverage, and suddenly it's interesting for a quarter or two.
But in the end, talent usually wins out, and that brings us to our official Huskies Central prediction.
Washington Huskies, 38, UC Davis Aggies, 14. Washington covers the spread, and the total sneaks just over 50 points.
So expect a fast start from the Dogs, a little fight from the Aggies, and hopefully a strong finish that lets Washington get younger players some experience. Husky Stadium should be rocking, and the purple and gold faithful will leave happy. Another step forward for this team in year 2 of the Jedfish era.
Thanks for listening to the Huskies Central podcast.
For more Huskies news, analysis, and insider coverage, visit HuskyCentral.com. We'll see you next time.